All right, here we are back for week 2 of LBC. And this week we're going to be playing up against Gustav. And one thing I didn't do last week is I didn't really give y'all a look at the team before we got into the battle. So today I'm going to go ahead and give a quick team overview while I wait for my challenge to arrive. So this week we're playing against the Mega Charizard team. Let's show you the roster here. So we're playing against Gustav and the Detroit Litleos. And his roster is Landers-Therian, Slowking, Karam, Regieleki, Tinkaton, Zoroark Hisui, Logan Hisui, Drapion, Satitan, and Charizard Mega Y. And really, I thought the scariest Pokemon here was this Charizard Mega Y, so I stacked my team with a lot of ways to deal with it, and a lot of my Pokemon basically beat it 1v1. Other big threats here are this Lilligant Hisui, and the Landers Therian, but I have a few different plans to deal with each of them, and let's go ahead and get into them. So first off, I have this is basically the win condition that I'm going to be trying to play around today. Is I want to find an opportunity to, of course, get my switch off, to switch into hero mode and get off in agility to be able to kind of break through a weakened version of his team. For coverage, I've got Wave Crash, Close Combat, and Throat Chop. The only real Pokemon that this doesn't hit is going to be the Lilligant Hisui. So it's going to be up to some of the other members of my team to try to take care of that threat. Um, Speaking of something to deal with the Lilligant Hisui, I have Choice Band Scizor. This has the added bonus of always KOing Kiram. Nothing too fancy here, just straight 252 EVs, Adamant Nature, and we're just running as much coverage as we can so we can have moves to click on everyone. There was debating a little bit if I wanted to run Quick Attack so that this Pokemon didn't just invite Charizard Mega Y, but I have so many different answers to it on the team that I figured it can go without that coverage and it can have a little bit more utility with knockoff. I have Yachiberry Donphan just to be able to stand better in front of Kiram. It's not necessarily my answer to Kiram, but it's nice to be able to catch it off guard and hit it with a head smash. Um, Other than that, Stealth Rocks are going to be very important in this game because I want to try to take advantage of his weaknesses to Stealth Rocks, as you can see. Kiram, I can probably expect to be carrying the heavy duty boots. Landorus takes neutral damage, but is still a Pokemon that wants to come in and out many, many times, so I want to be able to get that chip on him. Same thing with Slowking. And obviously, Mega Charizard has the huge weakness that it's unable to carry the heavy duty boots. As far as removal, he doesn't have great options. Like, I think if I can get Stealth Rock up, I can maintain momentum well enough that he won't be able to remove it, and I can remove Charizard as a threat. Uh, Next up, I have Frostlass with Aurora Veil. Obviously, Mega Frostlass is new, and it has the ability Snow Warning, so it allows me to play some games with the weather, keep the sun down, maybe not allow the Lilligant to have such easy setup, and also be able to set up an Aurora Veil to make it easier for my Palafin to find an opportunity to get the agility off. As far as its coverage, it's got Blizzard, Shadow Ball, and Thunderbolt. It basically hits the entirety of my opponent's team. And is just basically there to get off big hits and help me win the weather war. Um, Next, I have a Focus Sash Lycanroc here to really just always threaten out Charizard and Kyurem. Um, it gives me another form of priority. It holds Focus Sash to be able to run Endeavor and Accelerock to pick off some unexpected counters. And yeah, it's just kind of, if this gets one kill this match, I'll consider it having done its job pretty easily. Um, Next, I have an Assault Vest Mortar. This Pokemon is meant to just 1v1 the special attacking threats of my opponent, Regieleki, Kyurem, and Charizard Mega Y. This Pokemon is surprisingly tanky. It's got base 95 special attacks, special defense, and 75 HP. So when you slap an Assault Vest on it, it actually becomes quite a special wall. And I'm hoping it to just be able to just eat hits and maybe use my opponent's Sun against him and launch some powerful flamethrowers. Now we're just gonna go ahead and wait for this challenge to come through. Alright, it looks like his computer has a little update, and let's go ahead and get into our battle. Let me make sure I'm still recording. Alright, go ahead and accept. Alright, so we see no Lilligant. That makes me quite happy. As far as leads, I think he wants something to not allow Palafin in, so I'm thinking probably the Regieleki. So I think I'm going to lead Donphan. Alright. I definitely want to get rocks up. It's my main priority. Alright, well, that was pretty easy. Okay, and we're gonna have Tinkaton here. I believe my best answer is to start launching attack with Magmortar. I could go back to Donphan. He switched us in on Donphan though, so maybe that's not what I want to do. I could go Scizor here. I think I'm gonna go Scizor. Crit me for 44. I think I just launch a Bullet Punch here. It's a 2-hit KO. That's fine. I go Donphan here. I'll let him take this KO. And I get to bring in Frostlass. As far as answers go for this, possibly Tinkaton. I'm going to go ahead and just go ahead and hit the Mega and click Blizzard. Again, I'm just trying to chip stuff away so that my Palafin has a free path to victory. Pretty specially defensive here. I'm going to go Magmortar. Knocks off my Assault Vest. That's a little bit annoying, but I do get the burn. I'm just going to go ahead and launch the Flamethrower. Go ahead and hit a Thunderbolt here. Oh, the paralysis. Sorry. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Oh, where does he go here? I think I'll go back to Frostlass. And then it's back to Scizor. Alright. Bullet Punch should kill here. Yep. Alright. Hit my first KO. We'll hit another Bullet Punch here. Alright. A Palafin. And I think I'm going to take my opportunity with agility here. Alright, throat chop should kill. Doesn't quite. That's an unfortunate paralysis for him. I believe I just click wave crash here. Yeah. Wave crash should kill that. I think I'm in a pretty good spot here. Alright, he cannot be faster unless he's Choice Scarf Regieleki, which I highly doubt. Yeah, he can't outspeed me. I don't blame him for taking his time here. He's probably running a few calcs. I've still got Accelerock in the back that picks off the majority of this team. Rocks are going to do a number on both of them unless they're heavy duty boots. Well, this one can't be heavy duty boots. Do I know anything about this Kiram's item? No, I don't know anything about the Kiram's item. Awesome, this guy's a homie. He's going to go ahead and post the link for us so I don't have to go do it. Right. What if I am -1 attack? I still kill. Close combat doesn't one shot, but it does after rocks. Close combat will kill. Wave crash will kill. Wave crash will kill. And it looks like we were able to play around our win condition and go ahead and get it off. And that's a victory. That's a sweep for Palafin. I think he got 5 or 6 of them bad boys. Good game to Gustav. I wish him luck on the rest of the series. And your Oklahoma City Thunder are off to a 2-0 start. Hopefully we can keep the momentum rolling going into week 3. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much.